We now have another member of the committee, and I will recognize my colleague and my friend from Texas, Mr. Gill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. 160 years ago, Democrats were asking us, if it weren't for slavery, who would pick our cotton? And today they're asking a similar question, which is, if it weren't for mass migration, who would pick our avocados? It's a similar pattern that they've established. You can say that the United States is not, in fact, better off by importing a massive class of what is virtually serf labor, which undermines our cultural fabric and our government as well. I'd also like to point out that the admission that we need more and more unvetted illegal aliens pouring into our country is also an admission that the goal, or one of the goals, of our colleagues on the other side of the aisle is explicitly to reduce American wages, because that's exactly what they're doing and what they're saying they're doing whenever they talk about bringing in cheap labor. We're talking here about birthright citizenship, and which has provided an enormous loophole in our immigration system and has facilitated the mass importation of illegal aliens. Through this current loophole, upwards of 300,000 people a year are granted automatic citizenship in the United States despite being born to parents who have no ties to our country and who are here illegally. And also due to failures in our legal immigration system, these individuals then use their citizenship to sponsor their illegal alien parents and other family members for a green card, which creates a never-ending cycle of people coming into the country who have no business being here at all. We've now gotten to the point where the percentage of America's foreign-born population is quickly approaching 15%, which is the highest it's been since at least 1910. Mr. O'Brien, I'd like to start with you with a couple questions, if you don't mind. Under the 14th Amendment, Native Americans, due to tribal allegiances, were not granted citizenship. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Got it. And the children of foreign diplomats were also expressly excluded from birthright citizenship.
That's correct.
Got it. From the available evidence, is it safe to say that the authors of the 14th Amendment understood a difference between total allegiance to the United States compared to simply being subject to the legal jurisdiction by nature of presence in our country?
Yes, I think they made that very clear in the debates.
Got it. And in your opinion, based off this difference, would the authors of the 14th Amendment conclude that an individual whose parents did not owe total allegiance to the United States be granted birthright citizenship?
No, I think the import of the holding in Wong Kim Ark was that only individuals who were lawfully present in the United States could transmit citizenship to their children born, or I should say, only the children born of people who were lawfully present in the United States could acquire citizenship at birth.
Mm-hmm. And despite all this, some of my colleagues here still contend that essentially any person born here, regardless of their legal status or the legal status of their parents, have a constitutional right to become a United States citizen. Have you seen any evidence to suggest that the authors of the 14th Amendment would support that view?
No, and I don't think the authors of the opinion in Wong Kim Ark would have supported it either.
Got it. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I yield my time back to you.
Well, I thank my colleague from Texas.